So, hello and welcome to the Creative Experience. Today we're going to be here with 504 Degrees. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a photographer, an artist. I started taking pictures in 2015. Been painting my whole life since I was like in elementary school. I love movies and music, and taking pictures is my hobby. It's my life.
So, how'd you get started with like painting? Like, because you said you've been painting your whole life.
My mom got me started. She was an artist. My grandpa was an artist.
So she like runs in your family.
Yeah, she put me in talented art program, and I just stayed with her.
Okay. So, like, as your art progressed, do you still do painting, or did you like veer off a little bit when you started doing photography more?
Yeah, I still do painting, but I take photography more serious.
Okay.
It's something that I really love.
So, who are your inspirations for photography? Because I can really like. There's like hints of like a lot of things that I've seen, but it's like you really define yourself in like a different way that I haven't seen before. So I'm like, where do you draw your inspiration? Because it's just so breathtaking. Like most of your photos are just so breathtaking.
Most of my inspiration comes from my surroundings, the atmosphere, the people I'm around, and the heat, because we're surrounded by it.
Yeah.
So it's stuck with me.
I feel that. So like, what would you say your style is for photography?
My style would be, I would say, being close, like a connection, feeling what can be real, almost.
I feel that. So, when you're about to like take a photo, when you're about to paint, what feelings are going through your body? Like, what is happening? Like, because whenever I'm like making art, there's like, whenever I'm even thinking about art, there's like this little feeling in my body that's like, wow, I'm about to go have fun type shit. Like, what feelings do you get when you take photos or when you paint? Like,
For photos, the first thing I'm looking for is composition. What I want in my frame, how close I want the person close to the camera. What I really like to do is have somebody like in the back and have somebody in the front and have like the focus on the person in the back. I like to play around with that.
So you really like playing with depth of field?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. So do you think that you have like more of a like structured base for like photography, other than like more of a like, oh, I'm gonna take this picture, let me see how this looks. You're more of like a planning before type guy. Okay.
A little bit of both, but I like to plan so I can get ahead of myself. So I don't want to struggle.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's always good. Get those ideas out before you actually get there. So like progressing forward, where do you want to take your art like further? Because you've already been featured in Vogue a couple of times.
Yeah.
I've seen that, and that's actually really good.
Thank you.
So where do you want to progress forward from here?
I really want to do anything in the photography field. Go on tour with somebody, shoot for a magazine, work for a company, anything. I'm willing to learn.
I feel that. So if you wanted people to take a message from this interview, or be your closing statements, what would it be?
My favorite quote is work until you don't have to introduce yourself. So just keep working, don't stop, and work till you can't work no more.
Exactly.